Professor Coronado, I would appreciate, I know it's not an easy task, if you could be succinct in your answers because we are really running out of time.
Yes, please let me know about the authoritarian rule of time. Well, thank you very much. You are really read the paper I sent, and your commentaries are very, very interesting, and I try to be very synthetic. First of all, the South-South diminishing the
Do you prefer switching to Spanish?
Pardon?
¿Preferís el castellano? Todo entendemos castellano acá.
No, pero
Okay.
como ya hice el esfuerzo. No, it's why Mexico left Latin America? Well, it was very clear that from the 80s the option was to be at the OECD and to sign the NAFTA agreements. Then the perception was of the foreign policy was driven by the economy and by the commercial diplomacy, if I can say something like that. It were some critics vis-a-vis that option, but the dominant thinking was driven by the desire, the dream of have a North American community that passes through different ways. The commercial one, but the security agenda was increased, and then the problems on the bilateral relations between the United States and Mexico were the most important. Where are the actors? Yes, I agree with you that the actors are not systematic and are not analyzed, and they are not visible. But I find some similarities about the South African case that is the foreign policy driven by the economy, and the business class, the businessman class that are in charge of the rhythm and of the relations that Mexico is looking for, and but there is anyway a weak civil society, but that begins to even to transform the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. There is a high interest in making the social an interlocution with the civil society. How is the role of the PRA now? Well, the most probable is that in the 2012 that will be held the presidential elections, the PRA is going to return to the power, to the federal government. And then the PRA is following the same limitations that has taken the actual government, and in making the most important, the domestic agenda, with the security problem in the point. That's what I see the most dangerous, because yes, it's true that, as you say, that the South-South, there are relations, built relations, but there are impulsadas,
Pushed.
pushed by the United States in the regional considerations about narco-traffic and the Plan Colombia, the Andean Initiative, and other regional policies that are related with the narcotráfico. But what is important to me is that in 2010 begins a new role for the South-South intergovernmental politics that has with the meeting that that was at Cancun. There was for the first time that the Latin American governments make a meeting without the presence of any other North power. Then it begins a new role for the linkages, but the most dynamics of the relations south to south is from the side of the civil society, and there I will make if we are going to write a paper for as a result of this seminar, I will take seriously your observation, and I will speak about the role of the civil society, that South to South and the global South, not only Latin American South. It's very important.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor Coronado.